everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill, Doris Burke, and Ali LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining us at the broadcast table tonight, our very special guest, Shams Charania. Great to have you with us, Shams.
Great to be here.
And with the season just underway, here's a quick look at the early power rankings to see where we're at. You take a look at the Knicks. They're still the top team in this league, sitting at number 1.
You know, for the Mavericks, they've managed to hang in the top 10 so far, which is a great way to kick off your season. It's a foundation they can build on moving forward.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. They've got Isaiah Hartenstein, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Brook Lopez, and it's Gordon in at the 4-man spot. And for the Mavericks, Grayson Allen is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Johnson, then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's Salon in at the power forward position. Outside Johnson. Here's the pick. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by New York. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball, too critical in today's NBA.
And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for Dallas. It's a 3-point game. Shams, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player, but we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
Yeah, LeBron James has told me over the past year he wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team, and he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
I think so.
Well, that's the floor spacing ability. DiVincenzo with the rise and fire.
Pass to Allen. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Outside Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Allen. The 3 is up. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And it's Jokic missing.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Gordon. Here's the 3. Fires in the triple.
I'll tell you, if you're not guarding Aaron Gordon tight and getting into his space, he is going to burn you in catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's Salon. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Dort outside. Here's Lopez. Allen defending. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Gordon.
I just love the ball move.
Allen outside. Back to Brogdon. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Jokic. And again, unable to change momentum here. New York leading by 9. Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 6. And here's Gordon from the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. And Shams, a favorite topic in the NBA rumor mill is league expansion. What have you heard, my friend?
Well, BA, I still think we're a little bit ways away. The NBA and the Board of Governors continue to evaluate the potential for expansion franchises in the NBA. They have not made any firm decisions yet, I'm told, but this is something the NBA is continuing to find numbers, to evaluate the pros and the cons, potentially adding 1 or 2 more teams to the NBA.
And maybe we think about that inside the U.S., but it could go global as well.
Seattle, Las Vegas, Mexico City are really the 3 cities at the forefront of these conversations.
Pass to DiVincenzo. New York, no good that time either. Mavericks trail by 7. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
To the left side wing. Back to Jokic. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, Hartenstein is nothing if not physical. He is not an easy guy to push around.
Brogdon, the pass to Jokic. Now Brogdon. Allen with a screen on DiVincenzo. Shot on the wing. And it's Brogdon missing.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Got a piece of it. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And down it goes. 2 points. Jokic has gotten a second bucket on the night.
And we know he can pass the ball. But wow, what a great finisher as well. Jokic delivering when his team needs him.
From deep, Johnson. Gordon pulls it in.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Now here's Dort. Pass to DiVincenzo. Dort, a screen on Allen. The baseline J. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, you see Hartenstein using both the size and the strength to his advantage. Nicely done.
Brogdon, the pass to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Down low. Outside for Dort. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Knicks lead by 12. Shams, we've heard Commissioner Silver suggest that with the global audience for the game, team market sizes matter less to free agents.
For most players, it's about winning, and then secondarily, where they'd like to live. And the financial aspect of market size is not as relevant as it once was. Money still does talk.
That might be one of the biggest changes in the game over the last few decades.
But yeah, you can win and succeed anyway.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Hartenstein with a screen on Brogdon. DiVincenzo pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Johnson on the wing. Yet to see a basket.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Allen against Dort. Up top, Hartenstein. Pass to Lopez. For 3, DiVincenzo. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York. Dort for 3. Jokic grabs the board. Mavericks trail by 14. Fast break, New York for the finish. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Boy, you can count on Hartenstein to run the floor. Just sprints out ahead and gets an easy bucket.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. New York also changing it up. Smart comes in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for DiVincenzo. Eason against Caruso. Outside heel, looking to end the run. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Gordon, the pass to Caruso. And Gordon with the big finish.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Eason with the ball. And Lopez picks him up. Smart against Hield. 6 on the shot clock. But Niederhauser misses. Knicks leading by 18. It's interesting, Shams, that Commissioner Silver said injuries in the 2025 playoffs were the second lowest in a decade, but big injuries, Achilles injuries to Tatum and Lillard and Halliburton. It didn't feel that way.
No, and it's really unfortunate. Those are some really serious injuries to some seriously important players in the NBA, and given the gravity of that, it's clearly an issue that goes beyond the playoffs. I'm told the league is continuing to gather the data. Of course, player health is in everyone's best interest of the league. Adam Silver, they're paying a very close eye to it.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Outside Achua. It's rebounded by New York. Gordon with it. He's got 5. Pass to Smart. Lopez against Edwards. And here's Smart. Lets the 3 fly. The shot won't fall. Mavericks trail by 20. Outside Hield. To win the cold spell. Sends it home from three-point land.
If you look at the active three-point percentage list, Mr. Buddy Hield is near the top. This guy is the very definition of sharpshooter.
Edwards against Gordon. Hartenstein with a screen on Edwards. Gordon, the pass to Hartenstein. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. Eason finds Edwards. And here's Achua, defended by Gordon. Here's Conan Niederhauser. Outside Hield. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hartenstein's got 11 rebounds in the game. Caruso outside. Back to Gordon. Off with the layup.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Grayson Allen is out there with Precious Achua. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Conan Niederhauser in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Achua with a screen on Thompson. Shot blocked. Caruso outside. Screen by Robinson. Thompson outside. Allen, the pass to Eason. And they pick up 2. You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players are a little uncomfortable with that. Where do you stand on all of this?
Well, listen, BA, every player deserves to have their perspective heard, and they're the ones playing. They're the product at the end of the day. Trades, signings, free agency, coach hirings, firings, that's all a part of the game as well. I think everyone in the game understands that. For me, as long as I'm being fair, accurate, responsible with everything that I do and my information, that's all that matters. I think that's all players, coaches, execs care about.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Mavericks coach Jason Kidd addressing the upset over trading away Luka Doncic, and Kidd said he did everything he was supposed to do for the city and the team. But things change. Now we are being judged on the change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. Back to you, Brian.
Winning cures all. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Well, get off your feet and send it home, Klay Thompson.
Pass to Conan Niederhauser. Achua with a screen. Allen, the pass to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Knicks making a change here. And a look at the stats for Isaiah Hartenstein.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Dort finds Gordon. New York working the ball around now. Pass to Smart. Back to Dort. From the arc. New York again can't hit. Mavericks trail by 15. Eason, good. Eason's got 4 points in the quarter. All right, chums, I got to ask you a personal question here. You know, screen time, that pops up on your cell phone. When your phone gives you that usage report, I assume that daily average is in double digits?
Yeah, I haven't looked. I don't want to look, to be honest. I'm clearly a power user, that's for sure. I think I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk here? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got it, BA.
The Shams carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though. Controls the rebound and the putback.
This is who Achua is. Tremendous offensive rebounder.
Dort outside. Pass to Gordon. 4 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
They double him with Achua. Pass to Dort. Now here's DiVincenzo. They still need this. New York again can't hit. Mavericks trail by 11. And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Achua with the dunk.
How about the quick first step by Achua on that drive? Nice.
Pass to Robinson. Gordon, right side. Over Achua. And again, the Knicks missing.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Eason finds Hield. Here's Conan Niederhauser. DiVincenzo covering. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Dallas shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. The first one falls. And one thing you can say about today's NBA, Shams, it keeps you guessing.
Oh, does it? I mean, this is an era of wide-open competition. We've seen the flattening of the lottery odds, the big comebacks, especially in the playoffs this past year, a different champion each season. These are exciting times to be sure, and I think continuingly with this collective bargaining agreement, we're going to see more and more parity in the league.
And a year-round news cycle, which is good for you.
I'll be ready, BA. You know this is much more fun for me.
Salon, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Back to Dort. They get back on track. It's rebounded by Salon.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
And Allen gets it to go.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
And Gordon with the big finish.
How effortless is a dunk for Aaron Gordon? He's ready for takeoff, gentlemen.
Oh, Brogdon gets a step, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. New York making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in. He does not get the second one.
What you love about former Rookie of the Year Malcolm Brogdon is this guy gives you great effort on both ends. Can play the 1 and the 2 offensively, smart defensively, and the versatility is key.
Hartenstein passes to Dort. New York working the ball around now. For 3, DiVincenzo. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Allen pass to Jokic. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Gordon. And here's Hartenstein. Give him 8. And here's Lopez. The 3. Rebounded by Brogdon. Here's Salon. Back to Jokic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Brogdon from outside. Gordon pulls it in. New York leading by 4. Dort outside from downtown, and that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Easton's checked in, and it's approaching 2 decades since the launch of the modern smartphone, Shams. It's put the game in the palm of your hand.
Well, you know, I don't go anywhere without my phone, and of course, that accessibility is a key part why Adam Silver says the league has been supercharged by technology. Social media and our phones are a big part of the game.
Can you imagine it any other way at this point?
Absolutely not.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Lopez. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And again, the Knicks missing.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Lopez passes to Dort. Back to Lopez. Pass to Dort. Now DiVincenzo. For 3, Gordon drains the triple. Gordon's got 10 points.
Boy, how about Aaron Gordon stretching the floor with his shooting at this point? He knew that was an important element to add to his game.
Jokic with a screen on Lopez. Johnson passes to Jokic. Back to Johnson. Now here's Brogdon. Jacks up a 3. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Gordon outside. Pass to Lopez. For 3, DiVincenzo. And the Knicks, another 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good.
Yeah, initially underestimated, Jokic has grown into a truly exceptional talent. We talk about modern bigs, but he's probably more like the big man of the future.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Now here's Gordon. 10 points for him. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Orlando Magic. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Brooklyn Nets.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist by Lopez. DiVincenzo's got 11 points. Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join, but I got to go. I got to get to this meeting.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Knicks. Early on, they've got the third best record.
Well, right now, for New York, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Eason, and here's Jokic. Here's Salone. Outside Eason. Launches a three, and Dallas hits again from deep.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Now here's Dort. Hartenstein passes to Gordon. The shot misses. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
What you really like about these young fellas, they compete. They've arrived with no fear. Can't say that about most rookies.
Still a long season ahead, but so far, yeah, they've been very impressive. And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the New York Knicks.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals how they reflect that.
Keeping everyone involved, keeping everyone engaged.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been quite a game for Donte DiVincenzo.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We see teams in college and high school run a lot more full-court press. Why is that less prevalent in the NBA, Doris?
Well, it's been less prevalent, BA, but all of a sudden teams are starting to push up in full court, understanding that if you can take 4 to 5 seconds off the shot clock, with the shortest shot clock we have in the game, then that puts so much more pressure on the offense to execute.
Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. We've got Donte DiVincenzo. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Brook Lopez, and it's Dort in at the shooting guard position. Misses the three. And it's Brogdon with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 6. Pass to Johnson. And there's the screen. Here's Salon, covered by Lopez. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. The Knicks with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Dort, the pass to Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Nikola Jokic. New York shooting their first free throw of the night.
One shot.
DiVincenzo has proven to be a guy, off the bench or as a starter, he will make an impact.
Brogdon into the lane. Pass to Salah. Jokic the screen. Looking to end this cold spell. It's good. Jokic has got 8.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
Always love the intensity you get from Donte DiVincenzo. This guy is always ready to force the issue.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
There's a screen. Here's Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And as the season rolls on, let's look at the leaderboard. The best bigs from beyond the arc. 4th, Nikola Jokic.
And we all love to talk about floor spacing. Well, this group of bigs provide exactly that, which is what makes them so special.
You know, and that causes all sorts of matchup problems for an opponent. Just the threat of one of them getting hot from three-point range affects the defensive game plan.
Pass to Gordon. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. New York, again, can't hit. Now Jokic. Give him 8. Outside Johnson. Now Brogdon for 3. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got his 5th rebound in this one.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Boy, that's a savvy move by Lu Dort on the inside. He gets himself the whistle.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Dort.
What we know about Lu Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
Pass to Jokic. Outside Brogdon. Launches it. Dallas, no good that time either.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Inside. And here's Hartenstein. New York working the ball around now. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Salon. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Dort outside. Pass to Lopez. Outside. DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Brogdon with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Here's Jokic. To stop the drought. Oh, Joker. Too big inside.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
New York leading by 9. Here's DiVincenzo. 18 points for him. Gordon finds DiVincenzo. Out left to the wing. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Offline with a 3. And it's Jokic with the ball for Dallas. Brogdon, the pass to Johnson. Allen with a screen on Lopez. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Lopez, the screen on Allen. With the step back, Dort, the pass to Gordon. DiVincenzo against Brogdon. Pass to Lopez. Dort for three. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Allen.
They're winning despite his performance here, and they have had his back all night.
Jokic with a screen on DiVincenzo. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
Malcolm Brogdon just so savvy. He's got size, strength, and vision. Nicely done.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball. Guys, back to you.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic shrugging off the contact on the make.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Dort outside. Lopez with it. Gordon outside. Back to Lopez. New York again can't hit. Mavericks trail by 6. Pass to Salon. Jokic against Hartenstein. Allen outside. Clock at 6. To the inside. In the paint. Jokic going off.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in. That gives him a double-double.
One of the best screeners in the game, Isaiah Hartenstein. That defender going to feel that one.
Here's Salon. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Salon, he's got 8.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Eason's checked in for Johnson. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Smart's checked in. Hartenstein finds Lopez. Now Smart. Back to Lopez. Left side, DiVincenzo. 4-3. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Once he sees the ball go through the bucket, Donte DiVincenzo going to be aggressive. Defense has got to stop him here.
Jokic passes to Brogdon. Right wing. Shoots. 3 on the clock. Allen can't get it to go.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to Lopez. Outside, DiVincenzo. This one for three. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Just an easy finish for Hartenstein. We talk about high percentage look. Yes, sir.
Brogdon into the lane. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 4th assist in this one. Dort outside. Smart outside. Pass to Lopez. No good on the three.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Jokic the screen. Eason pass to Jokic. Good on the bucket. And now it's just a 4-point New York lead.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Now Smart. Hartenstein with a screen on Allen. Smart finds Hartenstein. Banked it in off the glass. 14 points for Isaiah Hartenstein.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Let's go with a three. Drops in the three. Salone, he's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Back to Hartenstein. Dort outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. They set the pick. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Outside Eason. Outside Brogdon. Jokic with a screen on Smart. Smart against Brogdon. Over Smart. And it's Brogdon missing.
He's missed everything he's taken in this quarter, and it's making it very difficult for them to come back.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. The Knicks, 2nd. Dallas, 4th.
Both of these teams have been so physical. 2 of the best rebounding the ball over the last 10 games.
Hield against Smart. Outside Achua. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Hield. Again the miss by the Mavericks. New York leading by 5. Down low. Caruso outside. He shoots. Kicks it out to Smart. Fires the three. And Smart nails the triple.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
Hield, the screen on Caruso. Inside. Achua with the dunk.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip. Again, New York with the triple.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
Caruso against Eason. To the middle. Achua with the dunk.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
And so it's Donte DiVincenzo making things happen for the Knicks. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back to the game after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Buddy Hield is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Precious Achua. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Conan Niederhauser in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Gordon outside. Pass to Smart. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Well, Marcus Smart has come so far as a three-point shooter. This guy very capable from distance.
Now Allen knocks it loose. Smart outside. Pass to Caruso. Back to Smart. Shoots over Allen. And it's Smart missing. Dallas shooting just 42% so far in the game. Now here's Hield. Now Allen, defended by Smart. Allen against Smart. Here's Conan Niederhauser, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Smart outside. Pass to Robinson. Blocked. Caruso against Hield. Achua with a screen on Caruso. Outside Hield. The 3-ball. And it's New York with a rebound.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Pass to Gordon. Shoots over Allen. And again, the Knicks missing. Robinson passes to Caruso. There's the triple. It's not going to go for him. Mavericks trail by 8. Outside Eason. Here's Conan Niederhauser. Robinson defending. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
And Dallas making a change here. Jokic is checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for New York. Gordon outside. Kicks it out to Smart. The 3 is up. Mavericks with a rebound. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Hield. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Eason. 3-pointer off the mark. New York leading by 8. Pass to Lopez. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Caruso outside to snap the cold streak. And here's Gordon from the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Eason's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Hield. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Pass to Gordon. Achua against Lopez. And here's Caruso outside. New York no good that time either. Mavericks trail by 8. Hield on the wing. Jokic with a screen on Gordon. Inside. And the dunk by Jokic.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Lopez, the screen on Hield. Caruso, pass to Smart. Now here's Gordon. Allen defending. The fadeaway. Gordon can't hit. And it's Allen with the ball for the Mavericks. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Pass to Jokic. Over Robinson. Jokic's shot is good. And now it's just a 4-point Knick lead.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
And here's Gordon. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Oh, what a fast break for Dallas. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Yeah, they want this to be a transition game. It's where they've been most effective.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
Pass to Lopez. And here's Caruso. To end the drought. Kicks it out to Smart. Shot clock at 6. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
Hield, the screen on Gordon. To the inside. Jokic. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter. The Knicks with the lead. Caruso outside. Lopez against Achua. They double him with Achua. Smart for 3. Hits the trifecta. Smart's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Allen with a screen on Robinson. Jokic against Robinson. Shoots from the right block. No good off the glass.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
From behind the arc. Caruso misses.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
Eason finds Hield. Allen outside. Hield, a screen on Gordon. Allen against Gordon. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. Allen can't get it to go.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Lopez passes to Robinson. Now here's Caruso. Off target with the 3. Allen against Smart. Outside Eason. Outside Hield. Screen by Eason. Caruso against Hield. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Jokic has got 28.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Screen by Robinson. Kicks it out to Smart from outside the arc. It's good from beyond the arc.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So for Dallas, Salon, he's checked in for Achua. Cam Johnson comes in for Eason. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Hield. New York also changing it up. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Dort comes in for Smart. And it's Donte DiVincenzo in for Caruso. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Hartenstein. Jokic pulls it down. Johnson. Down goes the jumper.
The catch and shoot is exactly what you're looking for. Cam Johnson, one of the best shooters in the league.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Gordon left side. Hartenstein with a screen on Brogdon. Now Hartenstein. And he slams it down.
Boy, with all the defense and intangibles he provides, to see Hartenstein cooking offensively, this is good work.
Down it goes.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
There's the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Long-handed jam, rocking the rim.
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
And if anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Gordon fires. The putback. The putback. How about the activity?
Oh, important points right there. Hartenstein gets the call, and he puts it in the cup.
Here's Jokic. Cleared away by Hartenstein. Now Lopez. It's stolen by Johnson. And here they come.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's Gordon. Another steal.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Hartenstein. Now Gordon. Lets it go from 14. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Aaron Gordon is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Lou Dort. Then it's Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at small forward. Now the pass to Brogdon. Just 4 to shoot. Allen outside to take the lead. Jokic. Oh, nice sequence from Jokic.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now Johnson. Brogdon outside. From deep. Cleared away by Lopez.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Outside DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Screen by Gordon. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Brogdon against DiVincenzo. Jokic. The 3. The 3 ball is down.
There's so much attention on Jokic there. I mean, he's able to kick it out for a 3.
Knicks shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Here's DiVincenzo. Now Lopez. Outside Dort. Now Lopez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Dort. Ooh, stolen by Allen. From deep. The three is in.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Here's Lopez. Oh, deflected. Now Hartenstein. Outside DiVincenzo. Shoots it. Jokic pulls it down. The Mavericks lead by 3. Outside Brogdon. Now Jokic. And he gets it to go from the low block.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon is a capable shooter from distance. We know how efficient he is, but boy, does that set up the passing game. Pretty.
Gordon down low. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Mavericks on offense. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Now Johnson. Allen outside. Here's Jokic. Now Johnson. Left side Brogdon. Brogdon with a strong finish.
Well, there's an innate feel to that shot clock getting under duress. Malcolm Brogdon's so confident in those situations.
Outside Hartenstein. Gordon, right side. Shot's no good. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Here's Allen. Cleared away by Hartenstein. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game. Knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Here's DiVincenzo. Lou Dort. No good from 3.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second wind.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Ooh.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Nikola, congratulations on the win. What is a win?
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For out.